should meet that little baby Rhett.
Yeah, you should. Welcome to Mythical More.
Rate my jorts! We're gonna look at a picture of jorts and rate them.
There they are, brown for whatever. Glimpse of autumn. Okay, there's an artsy filter being placed on this. They're above the knee, which I'm in favor of.
They're cutoffs. They're not hemmed.
Those are nice. I give those a nice solid 7. Nothing negative.
I can't see what's under that leaf on the left leg, so I'm gonna give it a 6 because there might be a hole or a patch there that he's covering up with a leaf. And just based on the fact that I'm a little ignorant of the total situation, I'm going with a 6.
The V-sit always helps with jort presentation. All right, speaking of presentation, Ellie and Christine are about to convince us of a conspiracy surrounding Khloe Kardashian. You guys are gonna have to fully fill us in here. Christine,
all the way over here.
You gotta just really slide on over. Don't be shy.
You guys, you're in for a mind-blowing experience.
Go ahead,
Okay.
come on even further, Ellie.
I know it feels weird in real life, but
There we go.
in internet life, this seems appropriate. All right.
Look how tall I am
You're way,
today.
you're way up there.
This will come into play later.
Yes.
This is all part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the heels of what just happened with Rhett, I'm up for anything.
Yep.
Yeah, you seem to enjoy these segments a lot.
It's great. It's great. It requires so much of me
Okay.
to keep quiet.
Great. I will begin. The case that we are presenting to you today is Khloe Kardashian's real dad OJ Simpson.
The juice.
But well, I thought he was. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you may know.
Who is supposed to be her dad?
Robert
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Oh, Robert Kardashian.
Yeah.
So you're in the know on the Kardashians. I've never watched the show.
I wouldn't say I'm in the know, but I do know that their dad is Robert Kardashian.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a bit more in the know than like your average like.
But that was OJ's lawyer. Okay, you just
Yeah,
go. I do know that.
Yes.
So just
Movie.
okay, you go for it.
So in the saga of the Kardashian Empire, well, first things first, I want to say that while we're presenting this, we mean no disrespect to Khloe Kardashian
No,
or the
love her.
empire of Kardashian.
We know they're all
We
watching.
respect them. We love them. We
Okay.
give blood rituals at their temple. You
We
know what I mean?
stand.
We stand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in that effect, we wanted to present any of us could have secret, real biological fathers.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
So in solidarity, Christine, who would be your maybe secret, real biological father?
Frank Abagnale Jr. I don't know if you guys watched the film Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Yes.
All over the place.
All over the
Could have
place.
been anywhere.
Could have been in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
So
you know?
so not Leo, but the character that he was playing
Yes.
could be your real father.
I think so. Why not?
Okay.
He looks like a warm guy. I think, unfortunately, that my real biological father could be Pauly Shore. He was in Wisconsin at the time of my conception, filming a TV series for MTV. He had long hair at the time. And it's where
So
I
do
get my
you.
perfect
Long-
comic
long hair.
timing.
He had long
You
hair.
have long
at the
hair,
time.
so does
He has
he.
long hair.
Yes.
That's how genes work.
So that's
We could be siblings.
yeah. No, anything could be true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
that's-
think you've adequately hedged
Thank you.
to begin here.
So the Kardashian clan began with Kris Jenner and Robert Kardashian, who got married in the late 1970s. Okay, she had 2 babies with him right off the bat. First was Kourtney, then was Kim, and then there was a 4-year gap. And she had Khloe Kardashian on June 27th, 1984, which means if you back that up roughly 9 months, that this daughter was conceived September to October of 1983. So let's just look at the technicalities. Was it possible that OJ Simpson could have fathered Khloe Kardashian, right? Okay, so where was everyone in the fall of 1983? Khloe doesn't exist yet.
No.
Kris knew OJ for 10 years at this point. They were
Okay.
very close friends.
Okay.
They were family friends. They went on vacations together. They partied. They were known for being a little wild. Kris was particularly known as a party girl. She was married to Robert Kardashian at the time, and she was not really up to anything. She had not started her empire. She was kind of a bored housewife. She was playing tennis. She was like shopping. That was like her thing.
Okay. How was her backhand?
Pretty good, I've heard. Honestly, pretty good. Okay. OJ Simpson at this time was retired from football. He was in Los Angeles pursuing film and TV opportunities. He actually shot a detective pilot for NBC called Cocaine and Blue Eyes. It didn't
Love
go.
to see that pilot.
Which one was he?
No one knows. It has not been seen. So that pilot didn't go. So if anyone knows anything about shooting stuff or acting in LA, you have so much downtime. So OJ Simpson and Kris Jenner were in the same city with lots of time on their hands in the time that Khloe Kardashian was conceived.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And they were really good friends, so they hung out a lot, and they were really close.
And
Okay, Christine,
they were
on
both
to you.
fertile.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
This is a time of fertility.
Kris Jenner was, I believe, 28, and OJ Simpson was 37, I think. So
Scandalous.
Both in prime.
definitely thick with swimmers, you know.
Whoa.
I wish I didn't say that. I truly wish that phrase had never.
Thick with swimmers. Put that on a t-shirt.
Okay. Christine, take it away.
My big thing is the physical differences.
Okay.
Specifically, height. This is a very sensitive subject for me.
Okay.
As a short woman. Because they're like around my height. They're like 5'1", 5'2".
Okay.
I think 5'4".
Kim and Courtney?
Yeah, Kim
Kim
and Kourtney.
Kardashian is 5'3", allegedly. I think she's shorter than that.
She's shorter, yeah.
Kourtney is reported to being 5'1".
No.
Chloe?
Oh, wow.
5'10".
Five-
If they have the same set of parents, their parents are also both
I mean,
shorter.
this picture right here
Yeah.
is wow. That is. She's not just taller. She's
Her head's bigger.
Significantly
she's
taller.
she's larger.
Well,
Like her
I
head
think,
is bigger.
I think
Yeah.
she's in the foreground, guys.
Like,
What?
No, this is inaccurate.
No, she's 5'10", man.
she's 5'10". Rob Kardashian is 5'7".
And that's probably
Kris
inflated,
Jenner is
too.
like 5'6". Yeah, and these are probably inflated numbers.
OJ Simpson?
6'1".
Yeah.
6'1".
And also, he has a daughter who looks very similar to Khloe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Sydney, I think.
But I feel like she's an innocent. We don't need to
Yeah,
bring her
we
into
don't-
this.
Okay, we're not bringing her in.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'1". I mean, that's just math. That's just math. I mean, we could leave
That's-
it there and that would be it. But that's not it. Okay? Clue number 3. Kris Jenner cheated a bunch and just like said it openly. She wrote about it in her book. Lots of people have confirmed this. She was
Okay.
cheating while she was married to Robert Kardashian a lot. The only one that she actually has like put pen to paper to fess up to is one that started in 1989, well after the conception of Khloe Kardashian.
Uh-huh.
But that's because she's very protective about making sure that there's no question about this while still wanting the maximum profitability of saying something dramatic like she cheated a bunch.
Okay.
So she said, this is gross, but this is a quote.
Gross quotes. Love it.
This is a quote from her about her book when she was having affairs. It was just wild, crazy sex all the time. We had sex in cars, sex on the tennis court, sex in the pool house, sex in the garage when we got home, sex up and down the stairs, sex everywhere all the time, and I need to take a shower.
Yeah.
So she's an exhibitionist. She definitely is kind of nuts and high libido, definitely.
Okay.
And I think if you combine that with like being around like a famous recently retired football player whose confidence has taken a hit because his pilot didn't go on NBC.
Wow.
That's just fireworks waiting to
That's pretty
happen.
good.
And also, just I can't imagine the house that is. I mean, a pool house, a tennis court, the real estate she's talking about.
Stairs.
Wow, stairs?
Yeah.
Wow, what
Yeah.
a dream. I'd love to see that house.
I
Personally.
mean, pretty.
I love real estate.
Yeah, I mean, and also when you have excess wealth, you just feel like you're unstoppable. You'll do
Yeah.
anything. Okay.
Okay. Also,
Clue number 4.
Chloe's also been questioning her own, like, who the father was herself. She asked her mom on the show if she was adopted and had her mom submit to a maternity test that proved that she was a mother, but there was no paternity test that was done to prove who the father was. They also did, they never did, tests that to see if the DNA between her and her sisters were similar. So there's, like, we know that she's Chris's daughter for sure, but nothing else,
They
really.
need, they need
And it's
23andMe.
obvious she's Chris's daughter.
23andMe will solve this.
Right. So, like, basically, and there was another episode where
Is this all a
Chris-
23andMe plug?
Well, no, we could turn it into that.
in addition to them, despite this being a dogged rumor for years and years and years, they've never gone the full thing to double check the paternity to put this to bed because they can't, because it's real. Okay.
Yeah.
They're
So-
dodging it.
Clue number 5 is that Robert Kardashian's ex-wives have literally said this is true. Like, Jan Ashley, who married Robert after he divorced Chris in 1991, told the National Enquirer, a reputable journalistic source, Khloe is not his kid. He told me that after we got married. He just kind of looked at me and said it like it was a matter of fact. He said, well, you know that Khloe's not really a Kardashian, don't you? And I said, okay, and that was it. So that's it.
Wow.
Another...
This is pretty convincing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's no Finland doesn't exist, but it's...
Okay, the final part is that we know someone here. We have an expert witness here in this very building who grew up in Los Angeles and through connections that we cannot specify because there might be ramifications, knew Robert Kardashian, and that person is Chase. Chase, come on now.
Mystery guest.
Do you swear on the oath of mythicality that you are not lying, that you knew Robert Kardashian when he was alive?
Yeah.
In your opinion,
So
based on
convincing.
nothing
Yeah.
that could implicate anyone that you care about, in your opinion, do you think it's possible that Khloe Kardashian was fathered by OJ Simpson?
Yeah.
Yes! You heard it here from Chase himself.
What's
Wow.
this?
Chase.
I don't know
Chase-
what this was.
The
Oh,
juice.
this is it.
Now that Chase came in and
And
said
now you
yeah
know.
twice.
That was the big moment.
Whew.
That's when the tables turned for me.
What do you think?
We rest our
I just don't, I don't.
I believe this one.
I think it was a tremendous presentation, and it just doesn't. I just don't care too much about it. Want to watch our tour of Mythicality? Suit yourself. The tour of Mythicality special is available now on YouTube, iTunes, Amazon, and a wide variety of platforms, including most cable TV providers.